Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online Radio Box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay? Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live, baby. And we are here with another episode of the Jeff Releford Show. How is everybody doing today? Let me tell y'all, man, it's been a long day for your brother. It's like mentally, your boy, you know how when you had days you just mentally ready to just be done? You want to go home, you want to lay down, you want to say, look here, I need some time to chill. This is one of those days, but y'all, ooh, we in for a treat. Okay, look, I've already experienced a little bit of treat because I'm the host of the show. But y'all getting ready to experience this good hour here because we got a real good guest on for the day. So y'all know how we roll, man. I'm going to go ahead and do my few announcements. I got a few to add in there because we got some new developments and some things that have happened. But we're going to get right into it. So y'all know how we do. Boom, baby. First, I got to let y'all know we here at the Vibe Studios here at 2075 Rush Place here in Lake Station, Indiana. It consists of Ron Reader, VNO, What You Know, myself, Life Coach Jeff Releford of Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, Smooch Wallace. Who is Smooch Wallace, baby? If you don't know him, please get to know him. And also Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. We make up the Vibe Studios 219. And listen, if you need your podcast or your radio show produced, we have the equipment here for you. Y'all just got to come one time. Listen. The setup is good. The setup is real. Everything is nice. This is what we do. So you can reach out to any one of us on our social media pages, or you could just, I'll give out my number one day, but not today. But so reach out on social media and we'll be able to take care of you. We do get a lot of inquiries. And I also have my own online internet radio station, R3 Radio. We doing big things with that, people. Sometimes in order to be an innovator, you have to be the first. And I'm grateful to say that, baby, Life Coach Jeff is the first. So, all right, y'all. But that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to drop on y'all. So, all right, y'all. Get at any one of us if you all want that service. And we can also get you on some radio, too. All right, man. And y'all have to remember, it's that time. It's that time, right? So, it's Motivational Day, baby, on Biggs Radio, Monday Night Motivation. And it consists of the Jeff Releford Show, myself from 5 to 6 p.m., Mixtape Monday with Julian St. Chris from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., and our leader, Miss Dinah Biggs, from 8 to 10 p.m. Now, listen, I always get hit with this all the time. Y'all got to understand, I interview the artist, but I'm not the one that's going to get your stuff played on the radio. Sometimes this common misconception, the host is, I'm just the one that talk. We don't spit music on here. Now, we can play a single if you request it. We could do it. Probably should have said that earlier to you. But we could request a single, if you want to hit play it or whatever, we got you. But maybe like one or two. Because the hour is for the people that come on. So that's how we do it. So reach out to the right people. Call 773-462-4447 if you would like your music played on Biggs Radio, or hit us up at biggsradio@gmail.com. So guess what, y'all? Out of the 2 out of the 3 shows that I told y'all about, you can get your music played. So hit up Julian St. Chris for Mixtape Monday. He's also on during the week as well. And hit up Miss Dinah Biggs. She's on every day of the week. So get at it, man. And also, go to biggsradio.com. Come on, man. We have everything that you need to know about the personalities, the people that are on, the whole nine. Just go to biggsradio.com, okay? We will be able to take care of you there as well. I also got to let y'all know I'm up for a Forever Grateful Award, too. Told y'all I added some stuff in there. I'm up for a Forever Grateful Award, y'all, for Best Internet Radio Personality, okay? It'll be hosted by Bo Deal and Jade on March 15th. Now, listen. Tickets are $25 each. I gave out a free ticket on 1023, and this young woman is going to be there, and she's going to have a great time. Listen, if we giving out experiences like that, you need to be in the building too. And the ticket's only $25, people. That's cheap. Where you going to go for $25? I'm just saying. And the red carpet starts from 6 to 7, and the actual award show is from 7 to 11. It is at 1150 North Lamont Road. So y'all come out to Chicago, to the South Side, baby. Wait, no, that's not the South Side. I got my sides mixed up. Listen, I'm not a Chicago boy, okay? I'm from Indiana. This is how we roll. So y'all gonna have to just roll with some of these punches a little bit, because this is what we do. But we gonna be in Chicago, baby. So y'all come check us out March 15th at 1150 North Lemon, Lamont, something like that, Road. Just type it in on GPS and you'll get there. But that's what we do, baby. So yeah, come holler at your boy. And I'm doing live radio interviews there too. Come on, man. This is what I do, people. This is what your boy does. We not new to this. We true to this. And I want to tell y'all, when you have a goal or a vision, you got to stick to it out here, man. You don't give up just because times get hard. And I'm going to say that, but with leading into the guest, man, because this brother has done some things. He has worked with some people. Now, when I talked to my boy today, I told him who was going to be on. You know what this brother said to me? He said, Chicago legend. That's what he said. I'm just letting you know, brother. I'm letting you know what the people are saying. Chicago legend.
That's what they saying
in the house.
So, that's what they saying.
So we gonna make sure we stay on the Chicago legend status while we here. So y'all give it up for your boy T.L. Williams.
Yo. Thank you for having me.
No problem, big dog. No problem. Hey man, I'm just glad that you took the time out of your busy schedule, because we all got things going on to just sit in the chair real quick and talk about some things. So
let's chat it up.
There you go. Introduce yourself to the people again, brother.
Man, Indiana to the world, worldwide. Chicago's very own T.L. Williams. What up, Dinah Lynn? You probably out there listening. That's fam right there. Man, yeah. Again, thank you for having me. I'm here, Coach Jeff, baby.
Oh, no problem.
We got the vibes flowing.
Yes, sir. That's what it is. It's about the vibes. So, man, listen. Like I said, Chicago legend. Mm-hmm. People know who you are. You know.
Thank you.
How did you get started in this bad boy? What started this from day one for you, for music?
I came from a supportive family. Mm-hmm. And so that's paramount, because, you don't always get that. True. You know what I mean? When you start in the music business, a lot of times folks are starting from one, right? Because they mm-hmm. don't, they may not have a very supportive family or a supportive backbone, or come from that stock that loves music anyway and wants to be a part of it. So I came from that. Just started sort of, independently doing my thing. Like my dad and I, my dad, who I lost a few months ago.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. He's a musician as well. And mm-hmm. he was my manager, right, for years when we first started. And so, him and I, went hand in hand together into the industry for real. He had been a musician his whole life. But as far as like managing artists and mm-hmm. pushing artists, that was new territory for both of us. Okay. And so we started building from there, and started, being blessed to be able to work with some amazing people and some incredible and interesting people to be able to build on a brand independently.
See, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like how a lot of these artists, they are independent, but you know what? Mm-hmm. I feel that a lot of artists, they kind of get lost with how to move around sometimes. You know, does that make sense?
Independent is you gotta be all in. You gotta be you gotta be you gotta know that this is what you want to do. Because the 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door type of mentality with being an independent artist mm-hmm. will begin to take a toll on you. So you gotta know that you all in. Mm. That's a good way to not get lost.
Okay.
That's a good way to not get knocked off your focus or knocked off your train of thought, is to, make sure that you remember the why.
Facts. I feel you on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely feel you on that.
Yep.
And I'm glad you said that, brother, because you know what? There are a lot of times, even with me doing this here, sometimes a brother want to give up. You know, you got your message, you got things that you want to say, but sometimes you feel that maybe nobody's listening. Did you have moments like that?
That the song right after Giving Up, mm-hmm. that'll be the song that takes off.
Okay. Gotcha.
The like episode, that. Right, and Coach Jeff Turner, the episode after you give up, that's the episode you need to do.
Boy,
that's
you know
the one
what?
that's gonna take off.
Remember I told you, say that right there.
Listen,
That's it right there. That's it. Go ahead, let it
go. Your blessing is often on the other side of failure. You have to keep going. You that day that you give up, your blessing is often waiting for you the next day. You have to you gotta keep going. And when when you're independent, oftentimes it's hard because you lay down at night and you're like, I just didn't have the resources that so and so signed to a major has. You can't let that get to you.
Fact.
Because it's all, everybody has that record inside of them. Everybody has a hit record inside of them. Everybody has that idea inside of them. They're sitting on $1 million ideas. So you have to keep going to discover yourself.
True. True. Ooh, I love that answer. See,
what it's all about.
See, y'all don't understand. I was getting ready to get a man the whole show right there. You know how sometimes when people say things, you just walk off and then you want to sit behind the scenes and listen. I was about to just put that camera right there on you and say, here you go. You Jeff Releford today.
Hey.
You could be like Coach Jeff today.
Hey. Hey.
But I love it, man, because you know what? Like you said when you came in, you said you like the good energy, the vibrations and everything. But, you also emit that out of yourself as well.
Appreciate it.
That's what I like about this, man. When I try to have people come in, good vibes, good energy only. You know what I mean? Because like I told you, we're going to talk about positivity. We're going to talk about why you successful. We're going to talk about your old and your new successes.
No doubt.
No
doubt.
And we're going to highlight the people. So with highlighting the people,
come on.
Okay, listen, you said that you started off with your dad. Okay, right. Managing you. He was always a musician and everything of that nature. Did you ever reach a point to where you were like, hey, maybe I don't need my father for this role. Maybe I could do some things for myself. Or was it always that you needed to be grounded in that area with him?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. I feel you.
No, he was such an intelligent and savvy and just so business savvy and so just in tune and always had his ear to the streets, and at the same time was a great negotiator. He was an amazing negotiator. So I was always constantly, even when it evolved past that point, like I was always constantly just coming to him for counsel. That's my dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
facts.
He was always involved, always in tune, and so it just was it was constant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was constant all the way to the end.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I love to hear that, because some of y'all, I understand, some of y'all don't have a support system out there, and some of y'all need to find a mentor, somebody that can really get behind you. Because that's how I started off with me. See, this is why we be relating to people, because
so important.
Go ahead. A mentor is very important.
So important. And that support system is important too, because that inspired me to when I became in a position to be a support system, to be a support system for other artists.
Yes. That's what it does.
Yeah. So, because what you're doing if you ain't passing it on, you know what I mean? Like what do you?
And brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. When we start talking about information on that type of level, I understand what people say when they say they are gatekeepers.
Oh yeah,
I get that.
They be keeping gates.
They do.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro. They got it up high 20 feet, and they the only ones with the key.
It's electrical too. You can't,
taking people out, bro.
Don't touch it.
I'm telling you, all day.
Listen.
All day. So
with dogs.
With dogs too. Jesus. What they got on the other side? A pet of snakes too?
Listen.
Probably.
Listen.
Bro, but I'm telling you, I see it. And the thing is, I feel that there's so much information out here. Who cares if somebody is going to copy you? Who cares if somebody is going to duplicate? Because the mentality I have is that nobody can do it like me.
Right.
That's the mentality I always had.
That's your superpower.
There it is. That's the superpower. And I feel that we're in a society of music where everybody is copying everybody because it's a style, but you have to get to a point to where you say, look, this is me. I'm putting it all on the line. It's all on the table. You either gonna take it or leave it.
I mean, it's such an interesting topic right there.
Yeah.
Because the record that can change your life as a listener, right? When you
you
listen to music, the record that you could fall in love with or change your life, you really don't know if they were copying somebody or not.
Very true.
Until they tell you like years later, oh, I was trying to be like Sly Stone. Like, you have no idea.
Exactly. Yep.
So I'm gonna always tell you to like be yourself. Be creative. Don't try to be like nobody else. Create your own lane.
Yeah.
At the same time, the ingredients that make your own lane come from other inspirations.
Which leads me to my next question. Who are your inspirations?
Oh, that's a good question. Got him. Who's not my inspiration? No, I'm kidding. No, I grew up in a house that had multiple generations in it. So it had baby boomers in it, and it had Generation X in it.
Okay.
And it had millennials in it. So I was getting multiple generations of inspiration growing up as a kid. So like I always tell the story. Like I would walk into one room at a house and my parents are playing Bobby Womack. And then I walk into another room at a house and my sister is getting her hair done and she has Cypress Hill on.
Okay.
And I walk into another room at a house and, I can hear the Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald.
Okay.
So being able to just hear those elements and take them all in and understand them, that's been a part of my inspiration and a part of my sound. Me as a singer, I still listen to like D'Angelo, Luther.
Gotta listen to Luther.
Yeah.
Come on.
Different, Stevie and Marvin, of course.
Yes,
you know what
there
I mean?
You go.
Sly Stone, I mentioned him earlier. Even the Bee Gees, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my palette is wide and I get inspiration from a lot of great music,
And I like that because it's a diversity. I like the diversity that you have the potential to add to your music. So that means you can reach a wide range of people because you're pulling from different elements. And I like that. We do have so many people that just like to stay in one lane and they think that's the end all be all.
Right.
Shout out to the homie Trosh. Okay. I have to give that shout out because you got to link up with this brother. Y'all got to do something together because Trosh is one of those brothers. He is doing it different.
Yeah.
And the way he's moving out here, like really trying to launch it and take it off. He is outside. So shout out to the homie Trosh. And I name dropped you on here with this brother so you can work with him. He just said what up to you. That means now you got to do something with him. He ain't going to reach out to you. You got to reach out to him.
What up?
I made the plug. Next year. So go ahead, take advantage, sir. But for real, honestly, I do love the fact that you are very well rounded. I like the fact that you consider those elements when making your music, putting something out there, because that's another key to success, I believe, is being able to reach just all people and not just one box of culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not, because there's trying to do it.
Yes.
Which can get weird.
Yeah.
And then there's naturally doing it. I just
Mhm.
I definitely don't try to do it. It just happens because that's what I like. I'm a music fan. And so I like to make what I like,
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So see, how did that now? Okay, I want to ask this question. I think many people want to know this.
Go for it.
How did you get inspired to do Getting More Money Than You?
Man,
because brother, I just want to say this too. It's a stepper set for all the ages, for all time. When you go ahead, you go on the YouTube and you read the comments. Everybody's like, "Man, this song is banging." Like banging. So what was the inspiration behind that, brother?
Yeah, great songs never really die. It's amazing to you go on that YouTube, like you said, and be like, people are like, it's 2025 and I just discovered this.
Exactly.
That's why you gotta, hang on to your great records.
Come on.
I was inspired by like the 70s, right? I was inspired. I think I remember I had recently just watched Across 110th Street. the movie, and just the whole vibe and just the whole like Black Caesar, you know what I'm saying, vibe. And I was like, I want to make something that feels like it would have been in one of those movies.
Got you.
And so the musical element started to come to me. The bass line started to come to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just imagining, it's about that moment. I'm just imagining the Coupe de Ville pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Continental Mark 8 pull up.
Definitely.
Boom. Doors open. Maybe they suicide. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You know what I'm saying? All you see is a gator. A gator just
stepping out.
You don't see the whole Mac.
Exactly. You don't see the everything.
You just see the gator first.
That's it.
You already know what's finna happen. You know what I mean? And he walk into the building. He about to handle some business.
Exactly.
That's that feel. I saw that moment, and that's what inspired that whole sound.
That's what's up, man. Because I'm telling you, everything you described is what you get in that. Real talk.
For sure.
It's funny because when I was out today, I was playing that song for one of my boys. I'm like, you know this guy, man. And he old school too. And I knew he heard it before because he liked to always go to the stepper sets and be out with his friends and people. And he was like, "What, you gonna interview that young man today?" That's how he said. He said, "You gonna interview that young man? I need to tune in."
Oh yeah, he old school.
He old school. OG for real.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
I don't know him, but I feel like you got his voice right. I feel like you nailed his impression.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you the excitement,
I instantly saw him when he said it. I was like, oh, yep, nope, I know what you're talking about.
He said, that boy good.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
So yes, man. But
Section chocolate.
Section chocolate.
Section chocolate.
Stomp the foot with it. But yes, man, that is what I love so much about, because like you said, reaching all ages, and you always hold on to your good records, because I'm telling you, man, my kids gonna be bumping that. They gonna say, "Why you so old, Dad?" I'm like, I ain't old. We smooth out here.
Listen, they bump it too. Don't let them fool you.
That's right.
Do not let your kids
say that right there.
Do not let your kids fool you. They be bumping it too.
Thank you.
I seen the analytics.
Oh,
I'm independent. I know what my numbers say. Y'all be playing it too.
Behind the scenes.
Come on
now. We know
that target audience is wide. Hey,
thank you.
Hallelujah.
To God be the glory.
Come on, amen.
Amen. Who we in the church too? Where Pastor Joe at? Where he at? Maybe we could summon him. Give like a little quick 3-point.
Listen, I know who played it. I know where y'all at. My analytics come in. I know.
There it is, brother. And see, while we on the subject of everybody again, what I want to know is when you're creating, okay? When you're creating, when everything's just coming to you. I know you said it's a natural element that comes with it, but because I like to I want to tap into more of y'all creative process.
For sure.
So what does that look like for you? Is because I know some people, they could just sit there and they literally have no thought about nothing, and they'll tell me it's empty. And then as soon as they get an idea, they jot it down and they remember stuff. It literally starts from scratch, or they can have something that they wrote down before and they pulling from it. Like, how does that process add up for you?
A lot of it, and I alluded to this for a moment, a lot of it is art and being inspired by other people's art, right?
Yeah.
Great movies, great music, great plays, great and
so you try to set up a scene.
Yeah, because I'm always seeing that, right? That's kind of how I
got you.
I see it in like scenes and moments.
Yeah,
and then I'm able to start playing the instruments and start making the sounds. You know?
Okay.
So, inspired by art and inspired by life.
Okay.
Because art and life go together. You know. So
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say life imitating art.
Art and life go together. So, you know, either I'll experience that moment or I'll know someone who experienced that moment. And it gives me the spark to sing about it, talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Every moment needs a soundtrack.
Oh, brother. That's so true. It's kind of like when you think of a song that you think about when you first met your girlfriend. Or in your case, when you first met your wife. You know, it's kind of like that. You know, every song does. It plays a role.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Man. See, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get this today, did y'all? Let me say, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get this today, did y'all?
Come on, look at
y'all
the camera and tell.
Supposed to know. Y'all not supposed to know. We just supposed to drop the gems on you as they come. And I really hope and pray some of my independent people watching and listening, because like I say, I really want to talk about this as we talk about moving with the independent artists, because I like to drop the gems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like to drop the gems. If another artist was sitting across from you right now and they were saying, you know what, TL, I don't really know how I want to navigate this thing. I don't know how to move, or I'm stuck. I've been doing these same things. What is it that I can do different? You know, what would you tell them?
9 times out of 10, if you're feeling that way,
mm-hmm.
you need to understand that you are a business.
Okay, I like that.
You are a brand, and a brand is a business. You are not just an artist.
Mm.
So what that means is you are not only obligated to just make the art. When you feel like that, then you're lost in the wilderness of everything else that you got to do.
That's true.
But when you understand that you are a brand and your brand is a business,
mm-hmm.
then you start to understand several things. For example, the multiple ways you can earn revenue doing what you do.
Very true.
You know, you might write. Well, you are not the only artist that you can write for.
There you go.
Right? Just start thinking about that, right?
Yeah.
And you know, making a record that doesn't stop at just the creation of the record.
True.
There's you've only just begun. There's the releasing of the record. There's the rollout. There's merchandise that is connected to that can be connected to that record. There's even though we appear to live in a digital era, there are still physical copies that you can sell to people. There are still, you know, somebody said, yeah, streaming might be, you know, less than a penny, but a hoodie is still $30.
Come on, man. And those are the facts.
You know, this isn't a secret. It's public information. You know that. So you just I think it boils down to confidence. You just got to believe that you are an entity.
Fact.
Believe that you are a business. I mean, a lot of times we do this thing where we're like, oh, we're an artist. We don't get into that type of thing. Oh, I'm an artist. I'm a creative. I don't get into that.
Yeah.
But you should, because there's art in that.
Come on. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And brother, that was great, because
thank you.
Excuse me. Me as a life coach, that's what I see in y'all a lot of times. It's a lot more that y'all could be doing. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just be real, because you have to remember, even on this side of the coin with what I do, there's work that has to be put in. Mm-hmm. If you not willing to put in the work, you won't see the results that you want to see. Yeah. And it has to be on all sides.
Yeah.
On all sides.
And and again, it comes from confidence.
Yes.
You believe that.
Yeah.
Then it's going to become very easy to you.
Very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got to know out here that you got something that the people want to hear.
Yeah.
You got to know that, like, okay, my sometimes you have to tell yourself what I'm doing is better than what somebody else is doing.
And a lot of times your art might not, so you may be a artist that releases music, but the thing that resonates with people might not be the actual song. It might be something else that you're doing or you can do. Okay. You have to tap into that.
Facts.
And be confident and tap into that and see what that is.
Facts. You know? I agree. Yeah. I agree. Because there's so many ways. Entertainment is a big, wide, open industry, especially now with social media and the way that it is now. Mm-hmm. It makes it easy for anybody to get exposure, anybody to get views, likes. But the thing is, once you get the views, and what are you going to do with it? Mm-hmm. A lot of times we don't, like, one day Life Coach Jeff want to blow up on a reel one day. So if I get 3 million views, you know, that means what's next? I have to respond and answer back with something because the people are now looking. You said something that was profound. You've done something that was great. What you gonna give them? Which leads me to my next question. Not even a question, more so. I want you to let the people know what else you gonna give to them, because you got some new stuff up, right? You have some things that are out and popping right now. Let the people know what's going on, brother.
Yeah. So, for those that are watching, you notice, if you haven't seen me in a few years, then you notice that I look a little different, and that's because the luscious hairs, the luscious hairs is just banging and swinging.
The mane is
frolicking
flowing
in the wind. You see it just frolicking under the headphones. No, that is an example of what myself and my wife Ruby Gold Smoke is doing with Shateria Beauty. And that's our natural hair care company, all vegan products. So it's one of the first vegan natural hair care products for texture hair, curls, locks, everything you got going on. We founded it in 2022, and we've been riding around and getting it. We've been doing our thing. Featured at Essence Festival. We are a part. We were a Amazon Black Business Accelerator recipient. And we're in Amazon and we're in Walmart. And
that's dope.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Yeah, no doubt.
See, another thing, y'all. See, this is what we were talking about earlier. You're not just an artist. There's other things that you can get into. Looking at yourself as a business. Take notes, people. Even if you got, I don't care if you got a little napkin and the pen that you got might be ran out. You got a phone too.
Yeah.
Type some of this stuff on your phone. Get some of this information in. Push yourself to the limit to see how much you can actually do.
It's like, think about the different ways that your artistry can impact people.
Yeah. And that's dope, man. I believe you are the first person who has come on the show and said something along the lines of that. And I feel that's how you know you're doing it.
Thank you.
That's how you know you're doing it. If you're going to say it, if you're going to speak on it, please believe that's what you're doing. And this man is doing it. He ain't doing nothing less or short of not doing it.
Hey, got to,
man.
Got to.
And I'm telling you, that's why I was very glad to know that you were coming on, because this is going to inspire a lot of people. People are going to listen to this and they're going to say, well, damn, maybe I can do a little more. Maybe I can try to look at myself in a different way of branding myself. Maybe I can look at myself in a different way of how to push what it is that I'm doing.
Or like, oh, hey, here's a new way to think about this, or a new way to, taking an existing thing. And, oh, hey, here's a new way to look at that or flip it. Or
exactly. Yeah, because that's the goal, man. That's the goal. And I love how you keep the revolving door, especially with this vegan hairline. Okay, these vegan hair products. I need to ask this. What makes hair care products vegan?
So, great question. So, and y'all probably been seeing this on TV and in the press, right? Recently, there's been more and more uncoverings of how hair products and beauty products that were aimed at African Americans contained chemicals and harmful things that eventually causes cancer and has a connection to cancer in the Black community. So with us, we were like, we want to go vegan. We want to go where there are no chemicals, no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates, no everything is plant-based.
Okay.
And so that goes on your scalp. It's important that it has to be 100% helpful and not harmful.
Definitely.
So to answer your question of what makes it vegan, everything we've only worked with a unique blend of plant-based ingredients, essential oils, things of that nature, and created a unique blend for each of our products. There, like I said, there's no, it's sulfate free. It's there's no chemicals in it whatsoever.
Oh wow. Okay, that's dope.
Zero.
So listen, for my brothers and sisters that's still out there using the B&B grease, B&B ain't for you. I was a product of the B&B grease. Okay, messes up your scalp, clogs your pores.
Listen,
it restricts of your scalp of what it really needs.
That's another episode. Just going down that rabbit hole.
Going down the rabbit hole
of who don't work. All I can tell you is we have no chemicals in our products whatsoever. Everything, like I said, everything is vegan, plant based.
That's awesome.
We feel like we feel like we believe that it's good when it goes into your body too, and so people have that lifestyle when they eat, right? Fact. And so it's important that they maintain that when they are working with their hair, and this because that's your body as well.
That's true, inside and out. That's true. I love it. I like that, man. That's a beautiful thing.
No doubt.
And again, people need to know it. You pronounce that Shateria.
Yeah.
Shateria Beauty.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all check out Shateria Beauty, man. Because this brother is doing his thing.
Yeah. It's amazing because you know, we started doing our thing with Shateria Beauty, and you know, you can when you go to like our Instagram and our website, you'll be able to see actual testimonials from cancer survivors.
Really?
Who, when they used our products, were able to grow their hair back after going through chemo, after going through this, that, and the third. And you can actually see the videos in the month by month progress of that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Look, tell the people.
Look, listen.
Make that point, brother.
ShateriaBeauty.com. ShateriaBeauty.com. You can actually go there and you can see those testimonies, and our Instagram, Shateria Beauty. You can go there and you can see those testimonies. You can see people who have recently survived cancer and are able to grow their hair back to their original like length and things like that. So and that's the power of these products being what they are with Shateria Beauty, and our mission and our goal going forward is to protect your crown and help you take care of your crown. So yeah,
that is amazing.
Yeah,
I have never heard of anybody using hair care products on cancer patients.
Yep,
and the hair is growing back.
Comes back.
If y'all not a believer, if you are not a believer,
no doubt,
you best to be now. I'm talking improper. You best to be.
Come on,
you should be. You better be.
Bet be.
Come on, help me out, brother. You what? You
bet be.
You bet be out here. Best be. Listen, because man, I love this, man. Because you get some of the best products. Some of the best products when it's birthed from the soul, brother. And I really believe that this right here with what you talking about is birthed from the soul. And this picture, this let me tell you something.
Come on.
I wish the camera could zoom. Can y'all see? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna put it a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Y'all just kind of look at
you
that.
Can see it. You can see it. You can
look
see
at
it.
that real quick. Now, for my listeners out here, I need to tell y'all what this exemplifies. This exemplifies Black beauty.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? These are beautiful people out here. These are beautiful people. Oh, there she goes. She got the thing. She trying to see it.
Look at the zoom in. Look at the zoom.
Look at the zoom in. There it is. Do you see the mane?
Yeah.
Both manes.
Hey.
My man out here popping for real.
Hey.
Out here with the hair.
Hey, man.
When you come back on, I need to see that.
Yeah. Hit you with the braid out. Yeah.
Hit me with the braid out, bro.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. Let me see.
Hey, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is awesome. I'm telling you, I love things that are really attached to our culture, and when they have such a deep meaning behind it. And to hear, once again, people, cancer survivors are growing their hair back out with this product. I want that to resonate with y'all. Look me in my one good eye that I have. I say I got one good eye because I got lazy eye.
Which one is it?
It's the left eye.
Look him in the left eye.
Look me in the left eye.
Focus on the left. Don't
focus. These are good products.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I gotta say. I just gotta work with that.
No doubt.
See, some of y'all didn't know. Some of y'all learned something new about your boy. Some of y'all didn't know a brother had a lazy eye out here.
You can't tell.
I'm not out here doing the biggie though.
Yeah, well,
if I was doing the biggie, you'd be, oh boy.
Well,
sometimes it get like that.
Oh.
Gotta make humor about yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Got to. So yeah, for the listeners, y'all found that out. But anyway, music. You have new music, sir.
Yes.
New business, new music. Let's talk about it, brother. What you got?
Yeah, man. Album number 9 on the way. Hopeless Romantic. Album number 9 on the way. Summer 2025.
Okay.
Thinking About You. The latest single from Hopeless Romantic is out now. Yeah, so you know, if y'all know me, y'all know my wife, Danny Joe, aka Ruby Goldsmoke.
You better shout out.
Yeah, and I was just writing from a perspective of like just imagining if we had like, it's a breakup record, so I'm just imagining if we had, you know, hypothetically went through. I got to say hypothetically because it ain't gonna happen.
But you better claim your queen, brother.
Come on. And I knew it was special because I remember when she heard it in the studio for the first time, right? And she's dope, right? She is very professional, very demure, very just a vibe in public, right? And so we're in the studio and there's other people in the studio, and she heard it and she's like, you know, everything's great. And she gets in a car and she looks at me and she was like, so who is that song about? Who you up here thinking about?
It was so much life in that song.
I was just like, no, I'm just a great storyteller. It was not, it wasn't a person. It was you, babe. It was, you know, it was, you know, it wasn't, no, it was just, I can write. I can write really good. That's all it is.
This man has a skill.
But yeah, so I was like, I knew we got something. You know?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Because the man made it believable. Ooh-wee.
What like I said, I just imagined it being her, and the words came right on out.
That's something, man. This man pulled from the depths of his soul. That's to where he was thinking about you.
That's what
she was like, who is this woman you speak of?
That's where she lived at. She lived in the depths of my soul.
It's all about you, baby. I love it.
It's all about you, baby.
It's all in here. The heart. Yeah. It's beautiful, man. This is what Black love is about right here.
Hey.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Let me just get the emotion out.
Man, get it out. Get it out.
Well, y'all don't understand, man. You know, when I come in and I see people like this, it's a beautiful thing. You know, Black love is real. Shateria Beauty.
Hey.
Black love is real. Shateria Beauty. Y'all see this picture here? Come on. I got to break out of the character. Y'all see this picture here? Jesus.
Yeah.
Y'all out here getting it, bro. I'm trying to be like y'all when I grow up. Just a little bit.
Hey.
Just a little bit. Maybe an inch or two. Just a little bit. I'm sorry. I got to get a flowers and the recognition.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem, man. Yes. And with this record, you said it's going to come out in the summertime.
Yeah. Thinking about the singles out now, the album's coming out in the summer. Yeah.
Okay, album's coming out in the summer. Now with the music inspired behind it, I know it's a breakup. You know,
Thinking About You, that's the record. Yeah,
it's the breakup record.
But like Hopeless Romantic is an album. It's gonna be, you know, love in all its different forms and stages. It's dedicated to the missus actually, and it's gonna be, you know, like I said, just an album of just vibes, different types of vibes. Whether you going, whether you dating, you found that first love, you in it to win it. You may have broken up. You may have, you know, getting off of a breakup, or you know, you're dating, you're hot and heavy. Wherever you at, it's got a vibe for everything on there. So
that's awesome.
I consider myself a hopeless romantic.
Okay. You do the cheesy stuff.
Yeah, I try to not make it cheesy, but
cheesy is good.
I do it. Yeah, I do the cheesy stuff.
What's the cheesiest thing you've done for your wife?
Oh my goodness. What haven't I done that was cheesy? No. So cheesiest thing I've done. Well, one of the cheesiest things I've done, because I'm pretty cheesy when it comes to my wife. So our first date is very unique.
Okay.
And so what I did was, you know, we're coming up with like a wedding date. So we're trying to set the date for the wedding. And and I'm like, ooh, I have a great date. It's the date of our first date. So, you know, our wedding anniversary is the same day as our first date. So let's keep that together, right? And so,
brother, you put some thought in that.
Yeah.
because I wasn't going.
Listen,
I can't remember that. I remember what we did on that. I can't remember the date. Keep going.
Fellas, you can remember it if it's all one date. Do with that what you will. So what I did one year was like recreate our first date.
Let me just.
We went to the same place, over at the same thing. Yeah.
You know what?
She loved it. She loves cheesy stuff.
That's not cheesy, brother.
That worked out.
You pulled on her heart.
That's what I was saying. I'm like,
That wasn't cheesy.
Nah, yeah.
This brother, okay. I
do the right thing, like Spike. You know what I'm saying?
I asked this man what was the cheesiest thing he did for his wife, and he just gave y'all some game. Man, he just gave y'all some game on what to do.
Hey,
I asked for cheesy, and the man gave information. This is beautiful. I don't get this all the time.
And I mean, I think that's what hopeless romantic is about. It's like what people call cheesy. That's I call it life.
I love that. I love that, brother. Drink on that. I ain't got nothing to drink. I didn't drink up all my energy drink. Now, we talked about the liquor earlier, but now I'm not trying to offend nobody, and I ain't poured in the beginning, so we just gonna drink to the air.
It's okay. It's all right.
Gonna drink to the air.
Hey,
shout out to the cheesy out here.
Come on.
Because he not cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
He is giving y'all facts. Game.
Listen.
Because he got his.
Y'all come on. Get y'all. I wasn't finna say it, but there it is. It's been said.
There it is. He got his. Y'all got to get y'all's.
Cheesy.
Married.
Boom.
That's an album. Cheesy, married, boom. You know what, brother? I ain't saying you got to do it, but just keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah, that's why I just file it away. Yeah,
just file it away.
Yeah,
and you could just save the memory. You might be doing another interview, and you might do a little snicker, laugh, and then what you thinking, man? They gonna say, cheesy, married, boom. That's all we need.
That's all you need.
Let me stop. So, man, so for future records, have you done any collabs with like some dope rappers, some other R&B singers, some things of that nature?
Yeah, man.
Are you big on collabs? Because I know some people don't like collabs. I'm gonna be honest. Some people rather just do their own music, push themselves.
I love a great collab. I love a great collab. Collabs they can happen when you plan them out for months, and they can happen when you're just like on a whim.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's folks being a producer. Remember we talked about like finding other ways earlier, right? Yes, so being a producer, I've had the pleasure of creating with some great artists, some other legends, and that's it's fun. I like collaborating. I like both. I like collaborating, and then I like you don't want to over collaborate too, because you don't nobody to hear your voice and hear what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
So, when I make my albums, I always make sure that there's great collaborations on there, and then I always make sure that there's great solo records on there too, so it could just feel like a well-rounded album.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Okay, that's what's up. And see, the brother said that he has also produced for some names. Now you don't have to name these names if you don't want to.
For sure,
you don't have to do that because I don't want to make it about that part.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to make it about that part. But I say that because, brother, again, people got to realize if you want to be successful, you got to keep pushing.
Find ways to, they call it in the business, in the corporate world, or in the investment world, they call it diversifying your portfolio.
Come on. Diversifying the portfolio.
As an artist, you are a brand, you are a business, you have a portfolio. It is up to you to diversify that portfolio.
There you go. Trying to tell y'all, man. See, again, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get this type of knowledge, these gems, stuff like this. And this is the heart and the meat and potatoes of the show, people. Now, y'all knew what it is to have a haircut line. Shateria Beauty.
ShateriaBeauty.com.
Shateria Beauty. I'm sorry. ShateriaBeauty.com.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. There it is. So y'all know what it is to try to, start a vegan hairline. Y'all got some information about looking at yourself as a brand, right? Diversifying the portfolio, as you just spoke of. And just staying consistent.
Oh, that's key.
Consistency. It doesn't matter what if you in any industry, the fact that you have to be consistent remains the same across the board with everybody and everything. So y'all be consistent out here. Don't give up because something didn't go the way that you wanted it to, or it didn't go all right. You know how many times I done sat up here and done shows, covered events and everything, and it didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
But now we at the point, baby, we ain't gonna have no slip ups.
Come on.
We gonna be all right.
Come on.
And if there is a slip up, you'll never know what happened.
You were talking about making a reel earlier, and you was like,
yeah,
I get 3 million views on the reel.
Yeah.
What's next?
Another reel.
Another reel.
Another reel.
You know, because
that's what they're looking for.
That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the consistency. They're looking for, can you do that again? Do you do this on a regular basis? That's where I'm gonna hit the follow button.
Ooh.
When I know that
how they gonna hit the follow button?
When they know that person gives them that on a regular basis, I gotta follow this person.
Y'all, the sauce is simple. Simple sauce. You can use that as an album. You know,
simple sauce.
Simple sauce. I kind of like that better than the first one.
Well, you know, you work them out. You workshop them till you get them right. Okay, so you put that in the file too.
Okay, put that in the file. Simple sauce. I'm looking for simple sauce now. I don't want nothing for it either.
We all looking for simple sauce.
I don't want no. Ooh, see, that is why simple sauce is gonna work.
Hey,
see, that's free. I ain't looking for no money. I don't want no handout either. I just want to. When simple sauce come out, I just want to look at the screen and say, I helped him with that.
Listen. I give credit, so you good. You know.
Oh, it's all right, brother.
I make sure you cut in. You know.
Oh, it's all right, brother. You know my thing. Like I say, I just love doing this, and since I love doing this, you know, I love having great conversations with people like yourself, and just making sure again that the message is pushed, the vision is there, and people can pull something out of it. I say, man, I joke around, I have fun on this bad boy all the time, you know. But when it comes to them seeing you, I want them to see your personality, what drives you, what pushes you to be great. Yeah. You know, because at the end of the day, they looking up to you. That's who they looking up to. You know, like I told you, sometimes I get sick and tired of hearing myself twice out of the week.
Come on.
Sometimes 3 Jesus. Okay? I get sick and tired of hearing myself. But when it comes to people like you, man, you giving all this knowledge, you giving all this these good vibes to people. You're making sure that you giving them something to pull from. And when you give people to pull from, it always comes back to you. You getting a lot, brother, because you giving a lot out.
Amen.
And giving out don't have to mean monetary funds. Can I get that through y'all head?
Well,
giving out don't always have to be monetary funds. You can help somebody so much.
How can you serve?
Come on, bro. Say that again.
How can you serve? How can you be of service? How can you be a blessing?
Come on.
It's blessing and being a blessing.
Come on, man. We call that simple sauce, people.
It's simple.
Simple. There it is. I'm about to create a segment. Simple sauce. I got ideas for this. The man is a genius. Coming up with stuff. The creative. Hey man.
Thank you.
Listen, brother, I want to thank you for being on here, man. And really just gracing the mic for real.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And go ahead, announce your social medias, your singles, the hair care line, everything. Announce everything. Let the people know where they can find you and it and everything about you, sir.
Absolutely. Follow your boy at TL Williams Official. That's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's TikTok, YouTube, all the socials. TL Williams Official. Real simple. The sauce is simple. TL Williams Official. Again, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. TL Williams Official. They're all the same. All one word. Follow me there. Thinking About You. Out now. Hopeless Romantic. Coming summer 2025. Shateria Beauty. For those that want to spell it, SHATERIA. Shateria Beauty. On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Come get your hair care products today. Your hair comes first. Shateria Beauty. Boom. Yep. TL Williams Official. That's how it's going down. Thinking About You. Out now.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. And Shateria Beauty, you said .com.
.com.
I had to add that in there. I was listening.
Come on.
I was listening. Y'all solicit these people now. They great people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to put the Donald Trump in there.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, man, this your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live on another episode of the Jeff Releford Show on WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago. And listen, as always, remember, redirect, regroup, refocus. And once again, a pleasure having T.L. Williams on the show. Y'all stay tuned in. And remember, we love y'all, and peace. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online Radio Box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay? Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go.